A former Broncos player and current New York Jets player is going to bat for Nathaniel Hackett. It's Jets week, Broncos country. This is a week that both teams have had circled on their calendars ever since Sean Payton made those comments regarding Nathaniel Hackett's performance as Denver Broncos head coach to USA Today. Sean Payton said that it was the worst coaching performance in NFL history and that this offense was extraordinarily incompetent, and at times this whole team was extraordinarily incompetent. And don't get me wrong, Sean Payton was not wrong in making those statements, but at the same time, he made a really strong decision by personally attacking Nathaniel Hackett. And although he didn't name Nathaniel Hackett directly, he did say the former coach of the team and the former regime. So you can directly imply who Sean Payton was talking about in those articles. Now, Connor McGovern, who was a former center, former draft pick by the Denver Broncos, now playing for the New York Jets, he's going to bat for Nathaniel Hackett and says that the Jets want to get payback for Hackett in this game. He got thrown under the bus, and then they tried to drag him under the bus, McGovern told ESPN. We wanted to rally around him from the start. He's such a good guy. He's a phenomenal coach, crazy smart, and he makes meetings really fun and easy to learn. So he's definitely a guy that you want to play hard for. Then, to go to a place that was dogging a guy that's so nice and so good at his job, and for him to get thrown under the bus and dragged through the mud, you definitely want to play that much harder. So at the end of the day, man, with Nathaniel Hackett returning to Denver, Hackett himself is downplaying it, saying that it's just another game. But at the same time, he didn't really want to get into specifics too much regarding this situation with Sean Payton. Sean Payton apparently said that he was going to reach out to Nathaniel Hackett, and according to Hackett, he never did reach out. Hackett just said, nope, when asked if Sean Payton did indeed reach out. So, I don't know, man. That's kind of a blemish on Sean right there. I do feel like Sean knew what he was doing when he made those comments. I feel like Sean was trying to deflect the blame from players, especially Russell Wilson. And if this season goes to hell, it's all going to go on Sean and Sean's reputation. And to be honest, it's kind of worked, man. All of the shortcomings this year have been blamed on Sean and not really so much the players. I mean, Vance Joseph's gotten his fair share of hell, and rightfully so, but at the end of the day, that was also a Sean Payton hire, and fans and media alike are giving Sean his fair share of grief for that move. But you got to admit, man, with Nathaniel Hackett, this team was incompetent on the offensive side of the ball, and that was Hackett's baby. That was his brainchild. In fact, if we come over here and we take a look at the points per game for the offense in 2022 for the Denver Broncos under Nathaniel Hackett, dead last, 16.9 points per game. In the modern NFL, that's abysmal. Hell, even in the previous era, the run-happy era of the NFL, that was absolutely abysmal. Now we come over here and check out how the Denver Broncos are doing. Well, what will you know? 10th in the NFL, tied with Green Bay for 25 points per game. How ironic that we're tied with Green Bay, Hackett's old team, his former boss Matt LaFleur, the play caller. And down here, man, look at the New York Jets, 25th, tied for like several teams, 25th, 15.5 points per game. Granted, they did get their offense rolling in their previous outing against the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Broncos having a skeleton defense may allow them to do the same, but you're not going to act like Broncos players aren't going to want to win this game too. They know that their coach put his ass out on the line for them. He put his reputation out on the line, and they know that they have to deliver, man. Both teams are going to come out there desperately wanting to win this game for their coach. Right now, I'm going to give the New York Jets a little bit of a leg up simply because they're going to have that extra chip on their shoulder, that extra motivation, and at the end of the day, they're probably the more talented football team. But I could also very easily see a scenario where the Denver Broncos come in and absolutely want to clobber the Jets and clobber Nathaniel Hackett. I know Broncos country is going to be counting down the play clock at the game. That's going to be really fun to watch at the game. I'll be involved in that as well. Don't get it twisted. But it's going to be really fun, all the storylines surrounding this game. I do wish that Aaron Rodgers was healthy for this one, though, man. That's the only thing that would have made this game even more fun. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. This would have been my first opportunity to see Aaron Rodgers play live, so just selfishly, I'm a little bit bummed about that. But this game still has plenty of spice and plenty of intrigue, and with Connor McGovern's comments to ESPN today, he just added a little bit more fuel to the fire. All right, Broncos country, what is your score prediction for the Broncos versus the Jets? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the bell, so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are two free and easy ways to show your support, helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country, just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.